Dr. Jones, what are you doing?
I'm ready.
You got your lucky hat on again.
Yeah, it's getting kind of stinky. I probably ought to do something.
No. Day one. I had a meal there, archery style. Be done by noon?
That's a plan. I don't know.
All right.
That's not what's usually happened to us. But
Never what happened, but. What the heck is going on here? The load adjusted so far back there. Where's my... My strap. There it is.
There you go. Up.
Gee. Amateur hour here. That's the beauty of opening day. You know, like 90% of your things are screwed up. So you just use opening day to try to figure out how to do it.
it's amazing how you can lose stuff when you don't use it for a couple months.
Yeah. So since you've been here scouting, I'm pretty sure the best thing I could do is whatever Scott Jones tells me to do.
Well, until you see the lay of the land, then I know the best thing we can do is what you want to do. So, but for right now, I think if we just get a little elevation, look down over this, that's where that big long line of taller brush in a dry creek bed is. It seems to be where they're kind of funneling through.
Okay, I'll follow you. Found one buck that I'd shoot, but they're still out here grazing down low. I don't know if they're gonna come up to the BLM or not, but Scott Jones promises me that. He said this is gonna be like taking candy from babies out on the playground. I'm gonna have to put my super spotter on here and check that one out a little better. Do you see them? There's 5 of them. Marcus, left, low, lower. Like, let's see where I'm at.
Hey, we may have a stalk today. You like the mug?
What is on his neck?
I think it's a growth.
Yeah, I thought it was a collar, but there's no collar.
No, it's a growth of some kind. You better put that one out.
There's a couple of them. Yeah, I should shoot that thing.
Yeah, you should get it. You like them ugly?
Yeah. We're going to use the truck as a blind tomorrow. Well, this morning there were 5 bucks coming out of these fields, but unfortunately they worked their way up behind us. I think up that next drainage over behind these ridges. And then 8 bucks come walking up this little gut right by where we parked the truck. So right now, Scott and Marcus, the other camera guy, are over there trying to relocate those ones. These ones I lost track of. They've got around the corner here and I can't follow them anymore. So at least we know there's some deer around here. It's a classic Nevada situation where there are a lot of deer in the alpine and a lot of people go hunt them. But if you can find a spot like this where there's a pivot, you can see this beautiful green pivot. It's like a magnet, and that pivot is on private, but the bedding cover is on the public, and that's where the deer are going in the morning. This evening, hopefully, we'll be able to intercept one of them, maybe get a stalk on them. If we can see where they bed up here on the public, that's the answer. If we could find where they're bedding, then we could put some stalks on them down here in the sage.
They were acting like they were running late for a party.
Really? They took off?
You know, they weren't hightailing, but, you know, they'd trot a little bit, and then they'd slow down. And they've gone, when we last saw them, they were just going in between those two hills. That one's got the yellow on the south face.
Yeah.
And that one, they were just making it into there.
Really? Still down on the bottom?
Yeah, going right down the bottom. I mean, if we want to try to put them, that 4-point's not bad. I think we ought to see if we can put these to bed. It's, you know, it's not going to be easy.
Nothing for men of our talent, Scott. That's what you used to always tell me. When we were about to embark on something that was almost borderline life-threatening, certainly could risk our denture work based on the pursuits we would chose, you'd always say, nothing for men of our talents, Randy, and off we would go.
We were a lot younger.
And a lot dumber. You know how when you give a 2-year-old a sucker, and then you look around wherever they've been, there's sticky marks everywhere. That's kind of what my binoculars look like. I loaned them to a camera guy, and now it looks like someone, 2-year-old, took his sucker and lollipop and rubbed it all over on my binos. I'm gonna have to ask the good folks at Loopold if they got a better pair that doesn't have lollipop marks all over it. They're running. Why is it running?
No, they've done this.
Coyote in there or something? I don't know though, Scott. I don't feel right doing this gig and not having to hike for 4 or 5 hours.
I know something.
You know.
But I think we got to show that side of it too, that sometimes you can.
You think so?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but I mean, I've got an image to keep up. You know,
Yeah, but
I work out every day.
You go to Dairy Queen.
I do triathlons. I got a lot of serious image I got to keep up. I can't be chasing deer along mining roads and up in these little hills, don't you? I mean, there's some hills over there that still have some snow on it. Now that's, you know, that's how you keep your street cred going. Get up in the snow in August.
You're hunting with a fat farm boy from Nebraska with bad knees.
I'm the same age as these two camera guys. I'm older than the two camera guys combined. And you're 5 years older than me.
And fatter and got a lot of miles. And but that artificial knee that was giving me trouble when we hunted the first time on TV.
Right, Scott. Look to your right. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? Holy shuckies. Mother son of a... What in the hell? I'm telling you what, Johnny. We're gonna have to put a traffic control signal out on that trail there. The hell? We're about ready to get serious. Right out here in front is where they disappeared. Yep. It is bedded. Who would think there's 8 deer bedded right down there?
That's some pretty tall brush. I think it's going to look kind of tough once you get in.
I know. Once I get down there and it flattens out, I'm going to be like, where am I? So,
I don't know. But
once I get to that old 2-track, if I'm kind of floundering, I'm going to ask you to give me hand signals, kind of left or right. I think I'm coming in where all the deer are upwind of me. I hope. Guess we'll see. Use this jet noise to disguise my approach. Here comes another 4. Look at the 4-point coming from the right. You see him? There's the other 4-point shaking his head in the trees.
But Randy's just waiting.
They're dropping down in that cut. I must want more shade.
Okay, he's standing back up. He's gonna start stalking again. he's looking uphill, and then he looks back real quick.
Yeah. So there he's.
Yeah, I know. See the other one right here? That one looking right at us closest. 51. That one we were hoping for over there, 70. I'm not taking that shot. These ones over here to my left, there's a couple little forkies.
And then there's one behind it. The sixth one's kind of the small one lagging behind.
There they go. They're trailing out away from us there. Back at me. Not taking that shot. He's pretty dumb. I wonder if I walk towards him if I can cut 10 yards out. Maybe he's gonna cut 10 yards off for me.
And they're looking right at him. And it's that one at 4x3, I think.
Yeah, it's actually a little 4x4.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one.
He's ranging. I mean, he's got to be within 50 yards, 60 yards, you think?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell way back here.
Now the 4x4's coming back to look at him.
Come on, baby.
Where'd that other 4-point go? Yeah. I see him. He's moving left to right. You see him? Yeah, I got him. Let me range around to make sure.
Yeah, he's coming closer. Wow, this could happen.
It's giving me anxiety.
Here.
See that full draw?
He's a draw. He's a full draw.
Ready?
Yeah.
What's that? I don't think so. No idea what happened. Shot way over him, evidently, because he's way closer now. I bet you I shot way over him. There's another one. Damn it. The one we were looking for had not left this bed. He was right where we thought. Dang it. When hunting instincts take over, you really don't even think about your shot. You're just, all right, my pin is there. I couldn't tell you where I hit, but I didn't hit him, I can assure you that. But now ranging where he was and what I held for, I'm sure I shot over him. I don't know. Go look for my arrow, but he's just walking around up there. He's obviously entertained more than he is worried. Well, I'd like to tell you that there was blood on it, but there's not. He wasn't a huge buck, but I'd been happy with him with a bow. It was fun. I don't think they're spooked. I don't want to mess this place up. There's water right below us and a little seep. I think they might use this as a place to bed more often. So anyhow, I'm gonna go meet up with Scott. I'm sure he'll have a good play-by-play.
He was a curious fella, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, you know, it was a bummer. I'm sure you guys saw that little 2-point. He just got up out of his bed.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, the bigger 4x3 we were looking for, he was in that bed that we saw him disappear into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't get up till later.
Yeah, so if we would have angled this way, when he got up, it would have been a
little closer.
lot closer. This guy, they came out and they angled away from us. Because where that little 2-point was, when he was looking at us doing that, I ranged it was 39.7 yards. So I was hoping that buck would come this way. But how far did they go?
They went in the bottom after a ways, but they stopped, you know, and nibbled a little bit, and then got in the bottom, and we lost them. So I don't know. They didn't go clear down to the alfalfa. They're somewhere between there.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was exciting, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
He was, I could hear, Mike was starting to breathe hard. In fact, I think he even said, I'm having a little anxiety.
Dang it. I don't know what I'd happen. I'll have to look at it on film. I might have shot right over him.
Hey, I really didn't want it to end right now.